Alright, I know this is a little out of nowhere, but I wanted to show this game. I mean, let's see, it's 2024, so what's going on in Kingdom Come Deliverance? Well, there's no more DLC, I can tell you that. I mean, except, like, this is all the DLC that's out, and this is a brand new character I just made. I have my character that I've beaten it. Let's see, these are all the different DLCs. Wait. Yeah, that was stupid. I didn't get it. I don't intend to get it either. But, or that one, the woman's lot thing. All these other ones though are really good. This one's a city. These are tournaments, regular cash, band of bastards that comes in later on after you beat the main quest. That's like more combat and all that. Because in this game, it's all about your skills. Like for instance, when you start this game in the beginning, like I am, see I'm right outside at Uncle's house. Matter of fact, this is my character. Wait, yeah, right there. Still got still got Divish's armor on. You know his what did it call them things? Shite. Yeah, wafer neck. I still got his wafer neck on. Don't have my sword anymore because I got beat up by that big bully that. And I was doing really good against everybody else. I don't understand how I don't know how he whooped me so easy, but whatever. It is what it is. I was beating 3 people on at once. Anyway, so I figured just kind of go into my thing about revisiting old games and post them up like I did on the MechWarrior bit. And that one, thank you, by the way, for everybody that watched it. I appreciate it. Maybe thumbs up it, that would be great. But I do appreciate anything, including watching it. Anyway, into this game. So, all these flowers, this is what I do, just a little recommendation if you decide to start this game to get started. You have skills, obviously. Yeah, see, herbalism is obviously a skill. Anyway, these skills, you got to build them up by doing stuff. You know, you don't, not quests. I mean, quests help, of course, but you'll see what I'm doing in a little bit. It's going to be a lot of combat practice. You got to practice. You start out, like, you're only going to be as good as you make yourself in this game. Period. That's all there is to it. There's no, like, other ways. But anyway, so check this out. Um, So on these, we got, if you've got fragrant herbs in your inventory already, you get a +2 charisma bonus just by having that in your, just by having flowers in your inventory. Who says not fragrant herbs in a saddlebag? It was shyless. That's really helpful in combat. That's really good if you want to make money, which is what I'm doing right now. And then herb picking activity will add experience to your strength stat. That's really important. Once you get to that point, you want to keep doing herbalism. I mean, and combat, keep training, of course, but this will take you far. It really will. Let's choose one of these. I'll do this one. Sorry about my cat. He's really... I think it's that time of the month. Or that time of the year, my bad. When they get super annoying because they think the world owes them, I don't know, sexual favors or something. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I mean, if you do, please like, share, subscribe, you know all that. And a lot of people don't, so I would really appreciate it if you did, because I really do try to put as much work into this as I can. I mean, I know it may not seem that way, but even the logos you gotta add into the video. All you people that make them, you know what I'm talking about. I do appreciate all the views, though, guys, and for giving me a chance to show you what I want to show you. And I hope that I can bring you better stuff. If you give me a chance, if you give me an opportunity, I will. This isn't my usual content. My usual content's more team-based with the 75th Ranger Regiment, my gaming community, my boys, my family, my sisters, all them. But, I don't know. I just want people to be able to see this. Some of the games are out there, the gems. That you don't have to put up with these horrible games that try to brainwash you all the time, you know? Like, you don't have to do that. I mean, I know everybody wants to get the newest, greatest games. I'm not saying that there aren't good games out there. I don't want to go on a rant, but we're better than that. I mean, we can, I don't know, when you run together, when you find a group of people to run with, it's a lot easier to stay away from that content too, because you can do things with them. Poppy seeds are really good to get. Once you learn alchemy in here, that's another thing that'll help you out a lot. But right now, this is a really good way to make money, cheap.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
You can't just walk around in the dark. You have to have a light. It's the law.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
You must be up to no good sneaking around in the dark. Light a torch before the catchpoles see you.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to?
Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
What do you want here?
For the kitchen
Baked
or the
goods fresh
field,
from the
my
oven. Come and
fine
get
wares
them.
will brighten your every day.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
About that debt.
It'll take me a while longer.
I understand. There's no hurry. I'm sure you'll honour your debt.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that, Sir Rudzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Pah! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape and slaughter, or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it. Jesus Christ be praised. Good luck to you.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye?
Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.